an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on. We know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Now, you often say that sort of opens. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Clinton Dix making the safety blitz look easy. Zooms in for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game will go to screen soon.
Going deep here for Stills. And complete. 20, 10, and all the way in for a night. Kenny Stills. 77 yards. And they're able to strike first here on their opening drive. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Mayfield to throw it. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes and throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And able to rip off a big chunk of inside the 40. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And this is caught for Browns. Touchdown by Landry. Jarvis Landry. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They run on 1st down with Jackson. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd and 9 now. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They're going to look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Mayfield now. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. These two teams all tied after 1. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They run the counter. It's Harris. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half-yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ballgame. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the red zone now, Mayfield. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum going. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. On the draw, it's Jackson. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack. Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, if they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 42. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. Back to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make it a 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up. And Jackson left side.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 16.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. A sack, you really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Justin Jackson, his first touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all time up?
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. On 2nd and 15 now. Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Mayfield off the play fake. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
I ate it all. Yes, I don't want it to go to waste.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
It'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Mayfield looks to throw, and he's got his man on the out route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make...
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought a play action fade.
After the sack on first down, Mayfield. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Landry, the intended target. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And now following that sack, looks like we got an injured man down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll set up to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Andy Isabella, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And the Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time, but now it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. Mayfield now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him.
Bro, I don't know about these sliders, nigga. Like, why all of a sudden is 2 of my best players hurt now? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Mayfield with it once more, and he slings one that's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. Trying to get it to Landry there.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Why do they have so much fucking time to throw the ball?
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He was looking to go back to Stills.
Hey, Chris.
2nd down.
Chris.
2nd and 10. Right side and taken in by Fulgham. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. They'll drop the throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Andy Isabella with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down and because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still shoot and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off.
Can't run the ball.
Team starts to struggle. Who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is, whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one of his best friends on the team, someone that can get in his ear, get with him and say, all right, well, man, what do you need? What's going on here? So he's one person he can lean on. He's going to have to lean on that guy right now.
And a 2nd down throw on target. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throwing outside, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Landry the intended target, and now it's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. Mayfield.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game.
Never get no aggressive catches on here,
It looks
bro.
like a simple pitch and catch.
Or
But you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he comes back with one complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. An 11-yard touchdown. As his guys are back within a single score. So very late in the game here, but with that score, some light at the end of the tunnel.
There's still hope. Now they look at the score and say, hold on a second. This thing's not over yet. Let's keep battling.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
99, bro.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try to protect this lead?
My cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Ready. Hands over. Quick. Watch the whip. Stop.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. On play action, they'll throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jannard Avery. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. Things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Mayfield on first down.